Everybody, it's Victor. It's time to the Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Tuesday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all had a good start to your weeks here. We are only 4 away now from getting the like tree goal. And oh my goodness, we're starting off with Conquest Pony, Lima Golf, Alpha Tango, Tango 7, Quebec Sierra. We've got, we got flying, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those right now. And we're starting off with Holy Light as well, so interesting. Now, Conquest Pony gives us a very, very nice boss killing ability early on. Having the flying is also very good. And being able to not only call down and crack the Skizzle with our active item, but also on proc with Holy Light means that we are going to be sitting pretty early on here. Our tears rate is fine. Our damage is good to start off with anyway. HP is a little bit low, so we got to be a little bit careful. But at least the game did us the common courtesy of giving us a soul heart, so we can take an early devil deal that costs one red heart anyway. Take Best Bud. Now we can also, what's nice about Conquest's Pony is that we can also go into a curse room for free. And then we can just buzz on out of here. Now obviously it does take our full charge, but until we find the boss anyway, it's only a 2-room cooldown. I mean, it's just so good. Seeing the light burn away all the heathens out there. We get a stars card, which is going to take us directly to the item room whenever we feel like it. The Hogla's rune. I'm just going to use the Hogla's in here because there's pots and maybe there's money. 1 cent. Airwalk is good, but I honestly would rather have a stars card because we can use that stars card to teleport out of somewhere nasty, or if we're doing like a challenge room or something like that, or maybe even save it all the way for boss rush. So just need a one room of combat here just so we have Conquest's Pony ready to go for the boss. That way I can show you the ultimate power that it is. Harnessing the power of conquest. Let's go ahead and mow down these poops here too. You never know. It could be a soul heart, could be a dime, or it could be just absolutely nothing. All right. So here is the power of Conquest's Pony. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. We didn't even need to crack the Skizzle because of the lineup that the Mega Larry Jr. did. Look at that. Huge tears upgrade. What a start. We go on to last week's question of the episode coming in from CDawg1128 who said, wait a second. Question of the episode, could you do a rock bottom modeling clay run? Yeah, we could. I mean, that sounds fun. I do think there might be a little of an issue because it may not be as powerful as you might think. Given the fact that, like, let's say modeling clay gives us something like Polyphemus, that's great. Obviously, we get to keep the stats that we get from it. Rock bottom doesn't lower our it won't lower our tears rate either, so that's a plus, obviously. But it's not like it's compounded again if we get Polyphemus from modeling clay again. So once we get it once, that's it. It's not coming back again. So we don't gain more stats from that. And then it would take a pretty significant amount of damage upgrades before we could exceed the damage that we see on paper. So, but I think that would be fun. That'd definitely be wacky. People have been loving the Wacky Wednesday approach lately. I mean, it shows that we're already 3 into the new to the new like streak goal, not the sub goal. We're still quite a ways off from the sub goal. 500,000 before the end of the year. And that'll continue to be the sub goal, even if it goes to next year. I want to hit that, and I want to see. I just want to see how people would react when the save file ultimately gets reset. Another mini charge there from Mini Chest. You might as well use it while we got it. Got a Yave. All right, so we barely have enough to take a devil deal here. We do have to be slightly careful though, since we'll be on a half soul heart if we take one, which I will a quarter for a red heart container. It essentially pays for 5 soul hearts or a premium item. So we can look at that premium item as it cost us 1 Devil Deal's worth of HP, right? That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm choosing to look at it. Half price card, magician card, man. Okay. And 6 bombs, we should try to find the secret room. It might be here. It is. Okay, and we got a refund on the tarot card. Great. Super. Okay. So, very good start here, although I'd like to get more tiers eventually. I'd like to get more damage, obviously. But with the power of Conquest's Pony, we should be okay against bosses. The library here, and I would love to... Oh my gosh, this movement speed is awful. Look at our true movement speed here, 0.89. Good lord. Yeah, we don't want the Fool card. Take the Stars card. So we have another Stars card over there, so I'm not worried about using it this one. We can just go back and get it. There's a challenge room here, which I could use the other Stars card to get out of if I deem it worthy, which 1 golden chest, while that is good to get, it's in my opinion not worth doing the entire challenge room for. Now we have a dice room here as well, which could be pretty good. Or it could be a waste of keys. And it is a waste of keys. Yeah, 1/2 soul heart is not worth 2 keys. Suffice to say. Secret room might be here. It is. We get 2 of diamonds. Look at this. A nickel here would be huge. And we did get one. Wow. So we're going to start off with 68 cents or more. Every cent we get is going to be worth 2. So imagine if you had that kind of payout for work, like a paycheck. Every cent you earn is times 2. That would be incredible. Conium, whatever. Okay, so we have 70 cents. Now remember what we sacrificed to get that quarter. We need to get some kind of equivalent value out of the HP that we spent, out of this money. Now we've gotten 1 soul heart, when I would say that if we're talking about equivalency in Devil Deal terms, we would need to get at least 3 soul hearts to be comparable. Or maybe 2 if you want to look at it and say, well, you know, the soul converter is 3. It's 2 soul hearts per 1 red heart, so. Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker's actually not bad. We've seen Jawbreaker kind of pop off. And yeah, that's a good item here. Blanket's going to give us not only the soul heart, but the holy mantle. Only in boss rooms. By Yahweh. We'll get 2 more Yahwehs. Give me them Yahwehs. Jump the gun a little bit there. Take down Bombino, though, no problem. No damage taken. We get a Tears upgrade and range upgrade. And 3 soul hearts to go. Wow. Sure. We'll take perfection for the 10 luck. Curse the Blind. Fortunately, we don't have any mapping, so I won't know exactly where we're supposed to be going here. Strength card, Empress card. So I'm going to hold on to the Stars card. Like I said at the beginning, we might be able to just use this to get out of boss rush, because we are smoking this run right now. 7 minutes, 51 seconds in. 9 minutes, 28 seconds into the video. Some of the money refunded back to us. We'll take that. Wow, Holy Light just going ham here. And this is just the power that we have with 10 luck. It's just going to be procs on procs on procs. Every shot is going to proc something. It's guaranteed. Whether it be Holy Light, whether it be Euthanasia, whether it be Common Cold, it's going to proc something. And we'll see what other kind of benefits we could get out of a max luck run, which is our current like streak goal. It's nice having like streak goals again. Not that I never didn't have them, but the short-term ones I think are more lucrative for the mosh pit to kind of work for, but also make them not last, not like linger too much, you know, not overstay their welcome. It gives the mosh pit a purpose. Can't believe it actually charged all the way there. There's another library, man. We had a reverse judgment card, that'd be nice. We're gonna get Bookworm easily, the Book of Belial, and the Bibble. Now I do have to be slightly careful about taking blind books because it could give us the Book of Virtue, which I do not want. Since it does give you an angel deal instead of a devil deal. And that's no Magusta. Again, jump the gun a little bit there on Fallen. I don't want to lose perfection here. False PhD. We get Sulfur. And the Mark. Okay, well, 2 or 3 for Leviathan. We get a range down, damage up. Take that. So, good damage now, 6.78. You're seeing the size difference in our tiers, too. We still have very, very, very good amounts of money here. We just need to get a shop that's worthy. One shop to rule them all. Wow, I cannot believe we didn't take damage there. I thought for sure perfection was gone. On a roll here on a Tuesday. And you're just seeing the effects of being able to just proc and proc and proc on every shot. It's very powerful. I'm not going to hit this button because we already know what's going to happen with that. Sissy! How you doing, little sissy? Sissy! Little sissy. Showing up. Now you know it's a blessed run, sissy. I do want the Emperor card, since the Emperor card is our gateway to paradise. But first, let's use this Ace of Hearts to maybe get a couple soul hearts out of some flies or something. Nope. Needs to be Cubones. Little sissy here to bless us on a Tuesday. Come on now. Come on now, sissy. It's only 3. Look at that. Sissy getting the Sparkle Charm out on everybody. Love to see it. We are back to 78 cents. 77 cents. Those are 2 soul hearts. And we still haven't even used our Ace of Hearts yet. Oh yeah, that's Slayer Jr. Wow. We're going to go up to 85 cents here. And money has not been an issue at all. Our Emperor card here. We end up not using the Stars card, and that's okay. We can get a full card in the next floor. We definitely have plenty of time for it. So anytime you hear that little sparkle, it means Sissy has charmed something. And that was a special sound effect added by Zombolis for the mosh pit. Sparkle effect. Yeah, 2 golden chests. We can definitely do it. Now, if I was smart, I would have used the Stars card before. I would have taken the Stars card before coming in here, so we didn't have to do this and lose perfection like that. So we got rightfully punished there. Let's have 1.56 luck, but Obviously, we're not going to be proccing nearly as much as we did with Perfection. Then remember, the like streak goal after the current one, which is the max luck run, is going to be the the void only run, but without void, because that was a very hotly requested run to see how strong would that run would have been without void. Let me see the shot over there. Very, very long floor here. This is a non-XL floor, by the way. Roid Rage, we'll head on down. All right. Excuse me. Doing some voice stuff today, so it's a little bit raspy. All right, 99 cents. We were capped out on Moolah here. There's a stars card. We could take that, but I'm not going to. Reason being is because we know that we're going to find the Fool card. So, and I don't want to use a charge of Conquest's Pony just to come back and get something we're going to teleport out with anyway. That we're not even going to take with us because we've got the Emperor card. Okay. No, dude, you can die. No, you can like seriously die though. Thanks. Get another library. This is bananas here. Some more Bombas. I don't know I'm not sure what's with you leapers lately, but y'all need to chill the F out. Seriously. Big Conquest charge right there. And you can be pretty liberal with the use of Conquest Pony. It's not going to really have any downsides. Just make sure you have a full charge for the boss. Of course, we get this clown world of a room for our Fool card. I'm going to drop the Emperor card out here just because I don't feel like coming back here just to get this crap. You can keep that key. Alright, so we still have not found the shop or the item room. We can bomb the Charge Beggar just so we have a huge leg up in our Devil Deal. Now 85%. And eventually we will find the boss room. Lead us to the Promised Land, Sissy. I don't know why I picked that up. We have full money. There you go. You heard the Sparkle Charm there. Secret room should be there. But we will check it out when we are done with the boss. We finally find her. All right. Good damage there. One shot, Mom. See you later. We get Athame too, which we will happily take. And yep. I'll take the Swarm. Not the best item, but it's an item. And as it turns out, the play that we made for the quarter did not matter. We didn't need money on this run at all, but wow, we put a lot of money into our donation machine though, and I'll take that. Yeah, I don't want to tears down. Thank you very much. Let's go check the contents of the vault while we might as well. Now, what would be nice here is if it's going to be the all red chest vault. That has a very good chance of giving us guppy items. Potential guppy items. Not guaranteed, of course. Or it could just give us 2 spiders. Happy to have Athame, though. It's going to really help out our damage. The Hierophant card, so totally worth the 2 keys there. Okay. Really solid here. Very, very solid. Would like to get more tiers. Would like to get more damage for sure. Neater tier effects. Anything like that would be awesome. Don't really need bombs anymore, nor do we need money, but I'll take the bombs anyway. And I could look for the super secret room, but who's got that kind of time? It's the only that's only an appropriate response to walking into that room. A 2x2 room with just a dead end? Yeah, no thanks. Your time is worth more than that, I promise you. Unless we just needed the full charge or something like that, I would never do that room. We can get a guppy item, that'd be nice. Get Guppy's Eye, or Guppy's Eye actually wouldn't be too bad for us to get. 9 lives, of course, is always going to be the... what's the best Guppy item? Let's think about this. What is the best Guppy item? It's got to be 9 lives, right? Guppy's head's pretty mid. Guppy's tail can actually be a hindrance. Guppy's Eye is probably the second best Guppy item. Guppy's Paw, it really kind of just depends on your situation. It can be a run saver. It can also just be nothing. Guppy's Collar is too much of a gamble to rely upon. Guppy's Hairball, no one really plays with it. I mean, you play with Guppy's Hairball, but it's not going to be something that you incorporate to a main strategy most of the time. Yeah, I think the best Guppy item is 9 lives. I don't even think it's a comparison, actually. No, the more that I ponder about it. I saw that little pot shot at the very end there, game. Another range down for a nice damage up. We'll take that for sure. And the MVP of this run definitely going to Conquest's Pony, carrying us in the early game and continuing to literally carry us here through the end game. Really. That's a very high percentage wall there, especially bordering the... Really? It's not there? That is unbelievable. I had to bomb it just to be doubly sure. These are 2 extremely high percentage walls here. I mean, that's like a 95% likelihood that there's a secret room there. I know that that's arbitrary, but still, like, that's kind of ridiculous. So it must have spawned in a really weird spot or in an elbow or something, because that's where it should have spawned. Got a Perthrow rune, which we maybe could use. And says it's a little bit too late. Ehwaz. We can use the Ehwaz rune to get a crawl space on a piece of art like this. And us picking up the trinket, stop that from happening. Okay. You learn something new every day, Isaac. Because it's clearly on it. The art has moved. It's clearly was on the art. So every day is just a treat in this game. We get our first actual Red Heart upgrade since the one that we got rid of thanks to the Reverse Stars card. Not Reverse Stars. What am I talking about? That's our first actual HP upgrade. Yeah. I had a Reverse Stars card in my mind thinking that, like, if we use it inside of the Ultra Secret room, I'm freaking bamboozled by the dang Ehwaz rune. Speaking of HP upgrade, now we're gonna. Now I've spoken it to fruition now. Yeah, we don't want Blood Oath. We don't want Demon Baby. You could try to squint and say there's a possible play here with the Sacrum Shuffle, but that's too much to risk. And we don't have any renewable source of soul hearts. It's just not worth it. Like, it would be nice to skip to Shoal. Reverse Devil card here. That's blocked there by the Swarm. There's a charge here. That Conquest Pony is just doing work for us. A little bit late for the counterfeit penny. Secret room. Be here. We do not want to tears down. I'm so blown away that the secret room wasn't on that last high percentage wall. See if we can snipe here. Not a whole lot. The Swarm, by the way, is what's causing those blue flies to show up. There we go. Whipworm. I mean, we could take Whipworm. Our shot speed's a little bit low. Speed down. Our speed is already trash. We know that, but it's fixed because we have Conquest Pony. Dang, Secret Room got me hallucinating reverse stars cards. And a Krampus fight. There we go. And a Krampus, no thank you. We've got the ace in the hole right here with Conquest Pony. It's like, what happened to my Emperor card? Am I losing my mind? What did we pick up that took away our Emperor card? Was it the Awaz? Oh, it was the Awaz room, wasn't it? Well, yeah, I'm losing my mind on this run today. Going full time with the trainer now, which is I think it's roasting my brain. I've been sticking with it though. I know not everyone cares or likes the oh man, if that was a reverse stars card. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen too many people protesting the oh my god, shut up about your workout. Yeah, I mean, I'll take more damage. Pulse PhD giving us some good stats here. I like to give people updates, you know? I like to keep them in the know. So in case if I do sound tired or if my brain is fried from running too much or whatever, at least there's an explanation for it. Wow, we went straight to Stanley almost here. 4 black Huskies though. I don't know. Whoa, okay. This room is deceptively dangerous. If we didn't have flying. Which we do, so it's not. I'm not going to use Conquest Pony until we get to Satan. till phase 2, basically, because phase 1's kind of whatever, but phase 2 is the annoying one. Which would be that one. Holy Mantle saving us a hit. Great job by the blanket. Nice. So we have this Reverse Justice card that we can use in the dark chest, and that's going to give us 4 different items that we can use. Some Victor Robes, the Chevaudu, Brimstone, and the pack. Wow. We're going to get Leviathan, too. Screw it, dude. This is going to give us double deal items, but... Or maybe not. Camo undies. So, obviously, we're going to take everything here. We want to take either... I mean, this doesn't really matter because Leviathan's going to pay for whatever we buy here. I'd rather take the pack last, though, because we're going to get a refund on those soul hearts. So, huge, huge, huge dark chest there. This room would have been a nightmare without flying, too. So, black lipstick, sure. I mean, we're not using Whipworm anymore because we got Brimstone. Range down, we could definitely get rid of our range because we've got Brimstone. Wow, okay, Curse the Maze, okay. Oh, there's the shovel, too. Oh, that's 4 items we can get there with the shovel. Those dirt piles that's used for the Forgotten unlock. That's a little known fact about the shovel there, is that you can get guaranteed extra items for free. It's gonna cost us 3 soul hearts though. But we might get hooked up. Get the Ankh. Hey, it gives us extra life. We'll take it. There's Lamb. Not gonna fight Lamb yet. I want to get a couple more items here. Big Chub. She's big and she's chubby. She's Big Chub. Big Chub. Come on down to Big Chub's. We got all the barbecue you can eat down here at Big Chub's. It's kind of a great restaurant name, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'd eat at Big Chub's. Bet they got good brisket. Bet they got good mac and cheese. Well, we're probably not going to get another... We most likely are not going to get another full charge here on the shovel, so I'm not going to delay this. Take Conquest's Pony, and we need to get a full charge on that, speaking of needing a full charge. Okay. Curse the Maze, we already have it. We can get a soul heart from this. That was the voice of Matthias you heard, by the way. Now, I'm not going to use the Crack the Skizzle until after they split. There we go. Nice job there with the Athame. Getting a huge spread of damage there. Nice. Yeah, that was all Crack the Sky and Athame. Of course, gonna do Victory Lap. Come on now. Second seed, 3 Sierra Romeo X-Ray Golf 7 3 November. We need, if we can just get more range down pills, we're set for life for damage. Remember, there's no other item in the game that scales better with damage than Brimstone. Book of Shadows again. No. No. Nope. Definitely not. Satanic Bible. I mean, it's a soul heart that we can get after we're done with the floor, if I remember. Still kind of mad I forgot my Emperor card. My brain is elsewhere today. It's been good. So the reason why I ended up going full time with my trainer is because originally last week I ran into a slight issue with overtraining a particular muscle group. My split is usually Monday. Excuse me. Monday is legs. Tuesdays chest and tris. Wednesdays back and bis. Thursday is shoulders, and Fridays are arms. And then Saturday's cardio. Sunday I usually take the day off. And what ended up happening was that on Friday I ended up training back 2 days in a row. So I said, you know what? And I talked to her afterwards. I said, you know what? In order for me to not get hurt, but also because I don't want to mess up her game plan for me, because this is all being tailor-made for me, let's up it to 5 days a week for training. So it's going to just be full personal trainer sessions with her. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's kept me motivated to stay in the gym because now I'm accountable, like double accountable. You know those accountables that are like double accountable? It's an auto reference, by the way. Stopwatch has been showing up a lot lately, and I'm here for it. I thought that was Sissy in the shop for a second there. Magic Fingers. Conquest Spony still doing us good job here. We get School Bag for half price. Okay, well, you know what? You can keep it, game. I did forget to use the Satanic Bible. Told you I would. But it's kept me motivated. I don't have another physical evaluation for a while, so which I'm looking forward to because, you know, I like to be surprised. I can't be the only person who does this. Tell me if you're like me. Let's say that you have, I don't know. Let's say you have a paycheck, and or better yet, let's say that you're a waiter or waitress, right? I don't like to count up all of my tips at once as they come in. I like to do it all at once at the end of a night because it's kind of like a surprise, you know? It's no fun to really keep track of every single tip to the dollar amount as they come in. For me, anyway. I'd rather be kind of like, you know, pleasantly surprised or slightly disappointed at the end of a night. There's something about the unknown factor there that's kind of exciting, you know, because it's like, oh, you know, I really don't know how much I made tonight. Maybe I did good. Maybe I did bad. I don't know. I'm a dork. Yeah, we don't need camo undies. All these repeating items, game, you can keep. I'd like to get new items, please. Take blue map though. Blue map's going to show us where the regular room, secret room, and super secret rooms are. If you're wondering why our brimstone's going all wonky, wacky, crazy like that, it's because of Brainworm. And no, I'm not taking any blind, no blind bad pills here with false PhD. I don't want to tears down. I know I put a lot of emphasis on not wanting to ever lower my tears rate unless for a good reason, but it's what I've said for a long, long time now. I mean, a bad tears rate will kill you faster than any bad damage ever will. And that's kind of been ingrained in my brain over a regimen of thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy I can say that there's thousands of these videos? It's nuts, man. And there honestly wouldn't have been thousands of these videos if it weren't for people like you watching these videos every single day, consuming the content, engaging with it, supporting what I do. And that's the great thing about YouTube, is that you can have the most loyal supporters and they can financially support you without ever giving a dime. Like, it's seriously incredible. And there's a lot of influencers out there in the world. A lot of content creators. Lots of influencers. And a lot of them are not great people. But one thing you can always count on is that I will always give full appreciation for everyone who supports my content. You know you're dealing with a real one. And I'll always be here. Until I can't anymore. And I don't know when that day will happen, but maybe not for a while. I like what I do. And people have musings, you know, oh, does Victor really care about this game anymore? Brother, sister. If I didn't care about Isaac, I wouldn't be playing it. All right? Ed has made the perfect game to have infinite content. It is the king of infinite content for games. That's Isaac. If you can make it happen to make it stick and have people who want to come back to watch it, it's just the greatest. It's the best. This was the dream from not from day one, because I didn't even know what Isaac was when I started streaming and started doing YouTube and stuff. But since discovering Ryan and being introduced to Northern Lion by, or not Northern Lion, but being introduced to Isaac by Lethal Frag. You know, I was down in the dumps from having to play. I felt like that's a thing too that people forget. I felt like I had to play Heroes of the Storm because it was the only thing that was doing numbers on my channel. I got chastised by one Mr. H the Husky Husky for playing Isaac, if you recall this story. He actually said, you're doing harm to your channel by playing this stupid game. It's costing you subscribers. And my response to him, only time we ever butted heads about anything, I literally said, I don't care. I have to play something that's not Heroes of the Storm because solo queue is killing me. It's making me not want to do this job anymore. And then, you know, finding Isaac and then seeing like, man, it would be just the dream come true to be able to play this game every day and have thousands and thousands of people watch you. And then fast forward 12 years later and we're still here. Still here, brother. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Some people ask, why do I play this game so much? Don't you get tired, bored of this game? How are you not sick of this game? Blah, blah, blah. Because the truthful answer is because I'm not. I'm not. I may not play it every stream. I may not play it every waking hour of the day for streams and whatnot, because I would get sick of it after a while. But for the format, for the what we do here every single day, it's perfect for me. And I wouldn't want to change perfection for the world. When you find it, you want to hold on to it. And we're gonna get 2 or 3 guppy here just out of nowhere. So we'll take 9 lives. We'll take Guppy's tail, and this empty vessel is essentially free, even though it's not gonna matter because we have a red heart coming up from the eternal heart. Be nice if we got guppy here. Just put an exclamation point on this run. What a run it's been. This is, oh, we've already got spun. Reverse Justice card. Still waiting for that Reverse Stars card. Trying to will it into existence now. That was a great shot by Mindworm. Oh yeah. So anyway, the reason why our Brimstone's going wacky kooky crazy like that is because of Brainworm. It will do a 90-degree angled shot. 9 volt means that we can use Conquest Pony in every single room now without worrying about it. We can use the Reverse Justice card in here. Get absolutely bloody nothing. We're going to take our Joker card. We're going to destroy the Keeper so we get a... Oh, we've already destroyed the Keeper. Never mind. Just kidding. And Soul Hearts. HP in general on this run have not been a problem at all. Let's get down to Polar Invincibility along with Empty Vessel Invincibility. Brainworm. Brainworm is wacky. The angles it can choose sometimes are hilarious. I will take Bloody Lust just because. Essentially free there. SMB Super Fan. Now, I know I could have used the Bible to kill Mom, but I didn't. And you're just going to have to be okay with that. Look at that. Tons of damage here with Brimstone and Crack the Skizzle. Forget about it. Forget about it. Empty Vessel proc went off. That's where that shield came from. Not because we took damage. Oh, you're still alive. Now imagine if we had the 4.5 volt. We'd be flying all over the place. Okay, Fingerbone, it's time for you to stop showing up in my inventory. You're slowing me down here, kid. We picked the Bible there because I was hitting control to switch, or to drop the trinket. That's one of my gripes with the school bag, is just the micromanagement part there. There we go. No problem with Boss Rush. Definitely worth it for SMB Superfan. Yeah, send other like street goal ideas. Now that the mosh pit's slowly kind of getting the wheels turning. Too late for Keeper Sack. You get to see the potential of wacky, fun, not too serious, no theme week like street goals. The Void Only run did very, very well in terms of numbers. Almost got to 3K likes too, which is awesome. Finally get another Tears upgrade. Not that it matters now because we have Inner Eye. And again, we're looking for the extension on the mini-map with Spelunker's Helm to show us exactly whether or not this is the right way to go or not. I would normally say the secret room's over there. You saw me actually instinctively go bomb it, but I know it's not because we have the blue map. You see how the map just keeps on going and going and going. That tells me... that we know that the map's going to keep on going this way to the boss room. Where's Lover's card? Clear rune. Aww. For a second, I thought that was going to be a... I thought that was going to be a Soul of Cain. No. I don't... Where does this Ace of Hearts come from? Get out of my inventory. No. No. So many cards, so little time. I thought I could have swore this was Scarred Womb 2. I'm telling you, man, I'm losing my mind today. Roid Rage again. Yeah, we definitely do not want Eye of the Occult, not with Brimstone. And that's the reason why I usually avoid Eye of the Occult, because it does ruin Brimstone. Quite badly, actually. Whole bunch of crap in here we don't care about. But it's nice to know it's there. Could be a tinted rock right here. A double tinted rock right here. Nah. We know where the secret room is. The bigger question is the boss room over here. As a brown champion, by the way, those will spawn little poops. Very great to farm if you have petrified poop. Which we do not. You know what? Happy Tuesday. Alex likes to make shorts of those. It's a loot explosion everywhere. Let's see what's in the super secret room. And if you're having fun with this run, you made it this far, everybody. And let me know by clicking the like button. Engaging with the video. Like I said earlier, the greatest thing about this job is that people can support you financially without even giving you any money. They just give you their time. You know what they say, time is money. And time is even more important than money. Double Athame. I don't think we need to go for that. This is going to give us a very significant damage up though, with Brimstone in her eye and Death's Touch. Again, when you've got an item that scales, you want to get whatever it scales off of. In this case, damage. You want damage, damage, damage. Nothing but damage. That's how you get those really overpowering, unbelievably good Brimstone runs, where it just trivializes the entire game. No mushroom unturned here. Oh, that was a perfect block there by the empty vessel. That shield came up literally as we walked through that door. I'm about to blow myself up with the bomb lamprey flies. Look at that. We're one-shotting the mega Cubones too. Good block there by Big Chub. So we didn't end up getting Guppy, and that's okay. Unless... No, we didn't. But what a Super Tuesday run it's been, everybody. Cancer's definitely going to close it out there because that's going to give us a wafer effect if we take damage. And with this amount of HP and this much power, yeah, we're not dying on this one today. And there's the boss. Wow, that was a weird spot for the Blue Baby fight, right next to the secret room. But we'll take it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, one final time, I'd love to be notified of that by you leaving me a comment. Let me know what your favorite wacky suggestions are for Wacky Wednesday or for any Like Street goal out there. Post them in the comments. I read every single one of them. Post your comments or questions of the episodes as well. And go check out the Patreon as well as the Reddit. We need some more memes of the day, everybody. Speaking of memes of the day, this one brought to you, it's a very sad one, I'm unfortunately sorry to say, brought to you by I am on this Victor subreddit. Not because now the pet's fine. I just say it's sad though. Hashtag MoshPet, and then in the thread they said, I told Miles the kitty show, in parentheses Mugenics, is going to be put on hold for a while. He went into my room and jumped in my chair, and this was his look and attitude after I told him. He will understand, and he and I still have Isaac. We will survive. I'm sorry, Miles. I'm sorry the kitty show is on hiatus, but not for very long. In fact, by the time this recording comes out, it may have already been back. So I need to see a Happy Miles after that. We'll put that on the meme of the day. So thank you very much, I am, and Miles. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Armageddon Craft, Ionis Z, and Isaac Johnson. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.